Hey folks, get ready because a super quick and essential guide is coming your way right now. If you really want to squeeze every bit of value from Vizard's workspace without ever getting stuck, pay close attention to this walkthrough. This short session is going to cover the entire layout, detail all the essential presets, and reveal those small power moves you need to know. These little tricks are exactly what turn your hours of long-form footage into truly scroll-stopping clips for all your social media platforms. I'm specifically going to walk you through the professional workspace because that view includes every single starter preset you could possibly want. We'll explain precisely what every single panel on the screen is designed to do for you. Then I'll share some crucial best practices for the most common editing tasks so you actually get usable short videos out incredibly fast. First off, you should really think of the Vizard editor as being built from three major, easy-to-understand structural blocks. Those three primary areas you need to know inside and out are project, style, and the parameters block. Everything you select and configure within those three distinct areas feeds directly into your final exported edit. And yes, to keep you totally informed and confident, you can see a live preview of the finished product before you even decide to export it. If you've ever opened a new tool and immediately felt lost in a sea of drop-down menus, this interface is intentionally designed to be much simpler. The key design principle is that every single choice you make simply stacks together. They absolutely do not cancel each other out. Plus, those dedicated custom text fields are there so you can prioritize your exact, specific instructions right at the top of the list. Now, let's look at the project block, which is where you first tell Vizard exactly what kind of content you are working with today. You'll find helpful templates available for everything like product demos, in-depth interviews, tutorials, and reaction videos. There are also specific templates for things like podcasts, long live stream highlights, and short-form social clips like Reels or TikToks. These templates are much more than just simple labels. They actually change how the AI prioritizes key moments in your footage. They influence which cuts the AI favors, whether it's focusing on a reaction paired with a punchline or a clear step-by-step process. The system can even suggest optimized thumbnail frames based on the template you select for the final export. Here is an important tip to remember. Avoid just picking a broad group header like social and expecting instant magic from the tool. You must pick a specific template underneath like TikTok vertical or product close-ups for the best results. If you need something completely custom, just type your own brief instruction at the very top of that project panel. That custom instruction gets applied first by the AI, so it directly influences which clips the system thinks are the most important overall. Moving over to the style block, this is where all the aesthetic decisions about colors, captions, and overall vibe truly live. You get a selection of preset caption styles available, such as clean, bold, gamer, or even a highly cinematic look. There are also options for exact color swatches you can pick, alongside helpful palette suggestions like muted, high contrast, or neon. You can also select a general mood for the edit, such as energetic, calm, humorous, or strictly tutorial-focused. If you are lucky enough to be using the Pro workspace, you unlock access to those advanced look presets, including filmic HDR and documentary neutral. Just be aware that the starter sets do cut out some of those more advanced art style options automatically. However, if you really need those specialized looks, you can easily flip over to the Pro view to gain access to them. Diving into the style details, this is where you make those final, subtle nudges to perfect the overall finish of your clip. Do you want stronger, more aggressive jump cuts, or perhaps longer reaction holds before the next cut happens? You can also adjust the emphasis placed on B-roll footage versus the main speaker segments right here. In the starter templates, you can still achieve similar edits by using the custom notes box effectively. But Pro's dedicated style details dropdown gives you instant single-click power for complex things like tighter pacing or a more dramatic color grade. Next up is the parameters block, which contains all the important behind-the-scenes technical knobs that control the final output. Aspect ratios are listed clearly here, covering the standard 9:16 vertical, 1:1 square, 16:9 horizontal, and a few phone-specific dimensions. You also get options for controlling caption density, choosing between automatic placement or manual control, which is very useful. There are settings for thumbnail generation frequency, along with precise controls for audio ducking levels during voiceover sections. A very cool feature is the field for a reference video or style link, which you can use for generic vibes you want to capture. Keep in mind that this reference link is prepended to your main AI instructions, nudging the edits toward that general feel. One important caveat to understand is that Vizard won't clone an entire video just from that single reference link alone. You absolutely still need to supply your original footage and any necessary text cues for the system to work correctly. Next, we have the powerful weights and exclusions section, where you can assign specific emphasis to elements in your video. You can assign greater emphasis to things like just the main dialogue, specific reactions, or critical product shots, so the AI knows what to highlight. If there are any elements you absolutely never want to see, like very long pauses or filler talk, use the negative list. This feature is basically negative prompting, specifically designed for the editing process, which is super useful for consistency. For those managing dozens of interviews or episodes, the preference setting here is called the global preset. which acts as your master default. Set your go-to cadence, your preferred caption style, watermark placement, and export format just once, and Vizard applies it to all new projects. If you ever need to revert back to the absolute baseline settings, you can simply clear that global preset and hit save again. A great pro tip is to use separate global presets for each platform, like one for TikTok and another for YouTube Shorts, to save manual tweaking time. A quick version compatibility note. The current editor was rebuilt following a major AI engine update, making it much more robust. This new version handles longer transcripts much better and is significantly less likely to miss crucial context in multi-topic videos. That means you can give the system much more detailed instructions now, expecting it to actually follow them through to the end. This solves the old problem where the AI used to frequently forget the second half of your clip instructions, which was frustrating. Now for best practices, and yes, there is actually a best practice sheet built right into the main workspace for you to explore. This sheet contains starter illustrations, example thumbnails, caption templates, and a list of 12 task-focused workflows with step-by-step solutions. Here are just a few quick highlights so you don't have to watch that entire detailed documentation section right this minute. For turning a long-form interview into daily shorts, choose the Interview Highlights template and set emphasis weight to reactions and punchlines. Make sure your aspect is 9:16 and set the caption density to high to ensure maximum visibility on vertical feeds. For product photography demos turned into slick marketing reels, use the Product Close-Ups template and select the cinematic color grade. Vizard will automatically find those crucial money shot moments where hands interact precisely with the item being showcased. When converting a podcast into bite-sized clips, select the Podcast Excerpts option and slightly increase the reaction hold time for laughs. You can even export a batch of 10 clips at once, and the system will auto-schedule them across your week if you choose that option. For generating streamer highlights, upload your stream, pick Livestream highlights, and the AI finds all the hype moments and chat reactions. If you happen to be using a key to remove a background, choose the green screen friendly preset so the AI keeps clean frames for replacement. To turn a detailed tutorial into digestible, easy to follow steps, choose the how-to template and set a specific short clip length target. Enable the step overlay feature so the AI automatically inserts short text labels highlighting each step for maximum viewer clarity. This function alone is a huge time saver for all you creators who truly despise doing manual timestamps for every single moment. When repurposing your personal vlog footage for a daily feed, use the Vlog Snippets setting and select a light and upbeat energy level. The editor will automatically choose compelling cutaways and even suggest thumbnail frames that feature high levels of direct eye contact from you. You are starting to get the idea. There are actually many more templates in that sheet covering sales clips, course promos, and event highlights. Every single example in that reference sheet includes the recommended drop-down selections, so you can replicate that exact successful look very fast. Now, let's have a real talk comparison. You might be using traditional editors or other single-feature AI apps out there. Premiere and Final Cut are powerful, sure, but they are incredibly manual and time-sucking when you need to pump out daily shorts consistently. Some other AI clip tools claim full automation but often miss important context, or worse, they charge you per single clip created. Then you have those simplistic mobile apps that do one thing really well, like trimming or just adding captions, but they fall short on batch exporting. Vizard isn't claiming absolute perfection, obviously, but compared to those alternatives, it's almost a no-brainer choice for busy creators today. It seamlessly stitches together smart clip selection, accurate captioning, thumbnail suggestions, and platform scheduling into one smooth workflow. This design completely removes that frustrating loop of export here, upload there, and schedule somewhere else that kills your momentum. Also, unlike those very pricey enterprise-level editors, Vizard is designed to scale as you grow without nickel and diming you per clip. Before you pop open the editor, here are a few final, super practical tips you should implement right away for success. Always upload a clean transcript if you have one, because the AI reads that file first to find key beats much faster than just audio alone. Drop any reference style links into that dedicated reference field, but please don't ever rely on them to do all of the heavy lifting for you. Make sure you are actively using the negative list feature to filter out those common filler words and any unneeded long silences that slow the pace. And finally, save those global presets specifically for each platform so you never have to manually reconfigure aspect ratios and caption styles again. Wrapping all this up, these tips are specifically designed to drastically speed up your content repurposing workflow this week. The goal is to get significantly better short clips from all of your existing long-form content without adding extra hours to your schedule. Whether you are repackaging a whole podcast, clipping out a complex tutorial, or turning live streams into epic highlights, this system works. The project, style, and parameter layout, combined with all the pro features, gives you real creative control without the annoying tedium. I highly encourage you to try out the Pro workspace today, or use the starter templates if you want something a bit lighter to begin with. Don't forget to check out that built-in best practices sheet to see the exact drop-down combinations for those 12 main example tasks. There are quick presets available that make even the largest batch editing jobs feel completely painless and straightforward. Enjoy the process of turning all your lengthy videos into those fantastic scroll-stopping short clips that everyone loves to watch. And if you find a format you absolutely love, save a global preset for it immediately and let the AI handle the heavy lifting from now on. If you want to easily reference this exact walkthrough later on, the project ID you need to remember is 6HQ3C27AN0W. Use that unique project ID as the starting point when you reopen the template in the future, and you will be right back where we finished today. That is all for now, so go forth and create some amazing, high-converting content. Cheers to your editing success!